a grown addiction.
Here we go.
What? Sir,
Yep.
what do you mean? Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and happy Pride Month. I am interrupting the reaction you're about to watch to let you know that we have new merch over at the store, the Gals, Blokes, and All Other Folks merch. Make sure you use the code PRIDE6 at checkout for any purchase made during June 2024 so that you can get 6% off of any merchandise, whether it's the new drop or the Ella merch that's been on the store for a while. For those asking, Kara merch is coming. It's just not ready quite yet, definitely by like the holiday season. There are currently 3 versions of this new merch available. We have my channel colors, as well as the pan flag and the bi flag. Now, the channel colors version will be available as a permanent addition to the merch store, but the pride flags will only be available during June 2024. So if you want those, make sure you hop on it real soon and let me know what flags you would want to see in the future if I do this again for Pride Month next year. Thank you so much for all your support. Happy Pride Month, and enjoy whatever reaction you are about to watch. Take it away, future Mortius! Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and I am joined today by the one, the only, the legend himself, Marwin Amen. How are you doing?
Hello. I am very excited for this. I'm glad to be here again.
I'm so excited too. It's been a while since I've gotten to do one of the, I know I've done a lot of collaborative co-reactions lately, but it's been a good chunk of time. I think Bass Gang Volume 2 since the last time I was, oh no. I did one with Casper. I was just saying with anyone. Like any reaction I've done where it was the artist with their own music as opposed to like a co-reaction. So I did one with Casper for his last release of last year, but before that, the last one was Bass Gang Volume 2. And so it's definitely been quite some time. How have you been, man? You know, how's the last 2 years treated you?
I've just been very busy with college, with different projects, with the Bass Gang. I'm currently prepping for Volume 4 with the guys.
Oh,
it's been very busy.
But so excited for Volume 4.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my mind. But that's not what we're here for today. Today we are here for one of Marwin's solo projects, Kiss from a Rose by Seal. This is something that I have known vaguely was coming for a couple of months, and I have been just so hyped for it. It's been a bit since we've gotten a Marwin solo cover, and I never ever don't find myself blown away. Like, there's definitely some that I like more than others, as always, but I don't think there have ever been any where I got to the end and I was like, eh. Like, I always end up absolutely blown away by your work. You are absolutely incredible, or on the floor. Yeah, I do. Oh no, my puppy left. What am I gonna do if I need emotional support?
Oh no.
But I am really excited to check this out. Other than obviously being very familiar with the original, I know pretty much nothing about this cover. I've stayed pretty blind. I don't know if you went for a pretty traditional take on it or if you went for something different. I don't know like what the visuals are going to be like. I don't know anything. The only thing I know about the visuals is that I pulled up a like green and red background. You went, no, white and red. And I went, okay. That's the only thing I know about the visuals, is that it probably matches my background. But I'm really excited to hop into this. So thank you so much for joining me. And without any further ado, this beautiful man's cover of Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Here we go. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. How far back can I go without it skipping? Sync-Watch is so weird, but I want to get as much of that intro as possible. The ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like the everything jumping around is so good. It gives me are you familiar with the like slightly more traditional, I think it's a little contemporary, but the vocal music performance called Voice Dance?
Not at all, no.
It's something, it was like when I was in choir, a good like 12 years ago, it was like that was like the song that your choir did as a flex. Because it's voice dance, because all of the part, it's like, normally high school choirs, 4 parts, maybe every once in a while one of the parts will split. Like, unless you're doing Eric Whitacre, you're typically in 4, maybe 6 parts. Voice dance is like 10 parts for like a high school choir, and it's very like da 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 da. So just that specific part was very reminiscent of voice dance, and
sounds very interesting.
I'll have to send it to you, but I'm hoping that there's going to be some other former choir kids in the comments that I just like brain blasted with nostalgia of a song that they never wanted to think about again. But that's really cool. I like that intro a lot. And that one voice was like dum dum dum, kind of carrying everything in the background. I love that. But then the way, like that transition though, I love the way the transition goes upward, even though one of the things in the forefront that it's bringing in is like psh, doom. Like it's a very cool, like it's like, oh, we're building up. Just kidding. Like it's a really cool way to do that. I like this is so good. That was a cool visual transition. Whoa. Did you do the visuals for this one? Did you do all the editing?
Yes.
Rock on. That's sick. I liked that a lot. That was such a cool little visual touch. There used to be a great tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Stop it. Too many things for my brain to think about. Hold on. That was too many things. The way the ooh is almost offset just a little off beat. The way that it's like dum doo, like it like lets this like the dum of like one of the back is like dum doo is like was a really interesting like little like dichotomy there. That was sick. As always, feel free to like hop in and share any insights you want to if you have them. But like, there used to be a great tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains the drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes. Stop it. You need to stop that right now.
You're so not ready. Oh my god.
What do you mean? You're just sitting there like, if he's...
with the iceberg.
I know. I should know that by now. We're 46 seconds in. But that part was sick. Hold on. And I really like the... Like, I feel like what it was like... It would have been really easy to do that for this, but I like the extra like like it's really cool. I tried my best
to make that percussion section in the verses sound full, but at the same time very calm compared to the choruses, which you'll hear in the middle.
Absolutely, which you can tell because it was the 4th thing I noticed, even as I was trying to dissect all the things. That when it snows, my eyes become blinded. The light that you shine can be seen. Baby, woo! I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, just the absolute fullness of the highs and the lows and everything in between. Like these chords always just feel so full and complete. Like it's so good.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh
my gosh. Getting some new mixing techniques.
It's working.
Like the lead, for example, it's like a triple track of the lead.
Oh, cool. I like that.
New EQ settings that I tried for the background parts as well to get that like rich full sound.
Yeah. I mean, it worked. I pointed that out even before you said it. So yeah, that clearly worked super well. And as I've been getting into my own kind of more covers on the channel finally, more than, once a year, what I was doing before, I've also been doing some of my own mixing and stuff. So I have an even more appreciation of like what it takes to do something as simple as my like 2 voices and instrument tracks, much less something like this. I cannot even fathom. That's so impressive how you're able to make that sound so good. Oh. Well, no, before that, shush. I'm going back. I love the echo, like, on the grave. Like, that's a fun little, like, echo there. But it was really good at keeping it very, like, back where, like, you almost wouldn't even notice it. And it would just feel like it's part of the instrumental and echo if you were just listening to it. That's really cool.
Thank you.
And then, it wouldn't be a Marwan arrangement without this part, but sure.
There is so much and I can tell you so much he can say.
What is happening in the background? Like the da 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 happening only in the right ear. Oh, it goes back and forth. There's like 2 different echoes there that pan from one to the other. Sick. Whoa. There's so much happening.
My power, my pleasure, my pain, baby.
You're like a grown addiction.
Here we go.
What? Sir?
Yep.
What do you mean? Hold on.
My power, my pleasure, my pain, baby.
You're like a
My power, my pleasure, my pain, baby.
That my pain too. Like, oh my god. That's so cool.
So many tricks in one little moment.
That's so many things happening so fast.
The delayed reaction of the background parts.
Yes.
And then that little run and the bassy little ad lib all together.
I didn't even register a run, honestly, and all that. Hold on.
My power, my pleasure, my pain, baby.
you're like
That's not fair. Leave something for the rest of us. That's incredible. That's super sick. All right.
It was not easy.
I cannot even fathom. Oh my god, my hair is not cooperating. Okay, I'm gonna take it back a little bit and let that just play through and then keep going. But I want that transition fully with the before and after. And the rose explosion too. And back down.
I mean, I had to. Come on. You know I had to.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm normal. I feel very normal feelings about all the parts that have just happened. Cool.
And the light that you shine can't be seen. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. The more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah.
just hide that high note in the background of the mix and think I won't notice? What do you mean?
Stranger it feels, yeah.
Stranger it feels. Like that's a nice little note up there. Ooh.
Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Remember
That's
when you asked in the beginning if this was going to be like a traditional cover, if I put my own spin on it or something? I think now you know.
Oh, definitely. But in a weird way, both actually, because like this, it very much has your own spin on it, but like also like there are some covers that have happened lately that are like complete reimaginings of certain songs. Whereas this one, especially like some of the little snippets I've heard from like Peter's Metamorphosis album, like there are some things that really, I mean, Metamorphosis, like that's the whole vibe, really reimagined. So like this, I feel like is still sticking pretty to the original feel and like emotion and everything behind it, while still absolutely clearly having a Marwyn twist where even if I didn't recognize the voice or have the visuals, I'd still be like, yeah, that's Marwyn arrangement. Okay, I want to hear that part again. And I'm really, really excited to show you a voice dance after this, because this, like, it really is incredibly reminiscent, considering you've never heard that piece before. Anytime these Badayas, the way they dance around each other is very reminiscent of that piece. But then, right as I was going to pause and comment on that, we get this crazy... Oh, not yet. There we go.
Rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. If I should fall, would it rose on the grave? I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. There was so much elegance.
What a pretty chord to end a wild section on. Like, I was getting so overwhelmed by everything, but I feel like that was a really good way to bring it in before we did the next part. Like, it was very like, da 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 da, overwhelming, overstimulation, da 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 da, and now we're next. Like, it was a really good way to...
I stayed true to the original. That happened. That one chord isn't the original.
Oh, sick. Cool. Like, obviously, I know the original song, who doesn't, but, like, I'm not, like... familiar with every bit and piece of it, like, so I didn't totally place that. Like, it's not one that I've poured over every chord like some songs that I love. I love that.
Tell you so much. My power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a grown.
The going across them as it pain, like that was a cool little touch vocally and visually.
My pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. That healthy baby, addiction that I can't deny.
So for this
And then he just does it live. No, shut up. No, don't talk to me. I'm leaving. I don't want to be. I can't do this anymore. Don't try to just talk to me like you're about to explain something from this mortal plane of existence, as opposed to wherever you're from. Go ahead, please. Try to justify how you're human to the audience. Go ahead.
Okay. So for this bit in the arrangement, I was honestly kind of stuck. I just wanted to do something crazy, something new that I hadn't done before.
Okay.
So I thought, like, what's the craziest thing I could pull off in this section right here? What's just gonna be like funny and goofy?
Yeah.
Which is something I haven't done before. And I thought of this thing that Jay Nunn does all the time, like that thing.
Yeah.
And I always love doing like those chromatic ascensions. You'll find them in some of the like hidden in the back of my arrangements and background parts sometimes, but I've never done it like up front in the lead.
Yeah.
So I mixed those two together, the chromatic ascending line and the part, and just tried to put them together.
That's sick. And it works. It works really well. It absolutely stood out. I want to close my eyes and like. That's so cool.
But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and like the truth I can't be seen.
Okay.
A kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Guess I compare you to a kiss from a rose on
Oh my God! Like, just slow down. Give me a moment to breathe.
Nope, that's not what I do.
You're like, actually, I won't do that. Thank you for asking, though. Thank you for your feedback. I will put it in the shredder and make the next one bigger. Hold on. Oh, that was really far back, but that's okay. No, what? Where is that coming from? That's awesome. I love that.
My inner Jonathan Young.
I love it so
Tried to do my best on that bell.
Sorry, I just had to come. I'm so sorry. You just watched the hamster in my brain have a brief stroke as I considered something that is completely unrelated to this video. And I'm gonna attempt to reach out to Jonathan Young after this. Just.
Oh boy, okay.
No, basically what happened is there is a song I've been obsessed with lately, and then you delivered that line like that, and I was like, that was very cool. That would sound that's kind of in the same vocal style as that song I'm obsessed with lately. And then you made that joke, and I went, I need to go tell Jonathan Young to cover that song. That's what you saw my brain do, but that's completely different. The Epic the Musical fans who are watching this will probably know exactly what I'm referring to. But anyway, sorry, completely unrelated. Just had that brain blast there. Let's hear that again. That's so good. I mean, there's the Jonathan Young even more. Okay, holy cow. Awesome. What a cool way to bring it up to that high before you bring it down for the ending. Let's hear the end.
Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the
That's the coolest ending. Holy cow, that was sick! Oh my goodness, that was such a cool, and the way like you just kept so like go do just kept going lower and lower was absolutely sick. That was so cool.
I'm so glad you liked it.
Oh, I did. I really, really liked that one. Yeah. I want to listen to it all the way through again later, but that was absolutely phenomenal. So,
believe it or not, this project was meant to be like a little simple thing that I was working on for like a few weeks and release back in January when I discovered this song, and I ended up working on it for like 4 to 5 months and making this absolute madness.
I think you and I should both know at this point that we're not capable of a simple project that doesn't get out of hand.
Indeed.
Well, thank you so much for joining me for this. Thank you for sharing this incredible cover with us and with me. This was super duper cool. It was nice chatting with you. I want to thank my patrons for making videos like this possible. You guys are all great. And yeah, I very much look forward to Bass Gang Volume 4, as well as anything else you've got coming in the future. Is there anything you want to shout out, mention, or anything before we wrap it up?
I guess thanks again for having me. I'm excited for the next time this happens.
Yes.
And yeah, go check out the cover. Leave a like, leave a comment.
Yes,
support
yes.
the
Always,
algorithm.
always go support the original. Go. In fact,
you,
let's content bait. What should we? Go comment on Marwin's video. What's your favorite flower? There we go. I tried to think of something topical.
Rose.
Well, no,
Are you asking
obviously.
me, or are you? Wait, did this same thing happen last time?
Probably. Sometimes I like to say random things like, "What's your favorite breakfast food?" So, Marwin, what should they put in the comment section?
Are you asking me what my favorite breakfast food is, or are you asking me for a question? I think the same
I
thing
think it
happened
probably
last time where I thought you
Where
were
I
asking
asked
me.
the audience a question.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. At least we're consistent, if nothing else. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Marwin, and goodbye.
Bye, everyone.